Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the Army. Welcome to Full-Time Sport Network. Welcome to X. Welcome, Brenny. How are you doing, Brenny?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. And to all of you in the chat as well, good evening. I'm great. I'll tell you what, I'm great, but I'm feeling good. But it's just feeling a lot better now after that news of Mikel Antonio, because no one likes to hear that. No one likes
No. The main thing is he's in a stable condition. Obviously, we all saw the pictures. We all wish the best to him and his family. It is good that he's in stable condition, but yeah. Unfortunately, more will probably come out at some point. Big up to Luke. I've been reading some of your messages, so I think Luke's in the right to Santa mode tonight. So we're going to go through his messages. Northampton Town Football Club can confirm that John Brady has resigned his position as manager. Ian Sampson, my manager, new role of interim at Northampton. In the meantime, we are fortunate that we have a talented, passionate and experienced staff headed up by Ian Sampson to oversee things. Upon receiving John's resignation yesterday, the board of directors have discussed matters and given the circumstances have agreed to accept, said Chairman Kelvin Thomas. It is clear we are a bit of a wounded animal on the pitch at the moment, but we know that the Cobblers supporters will always step up when needed and are sure that we'll get behind the lads at Sixfield on Monday. Martin, there we go. This is where the Santa wish list starts coming in. Martin Odegaard, I want him in Northampton Town team. Okay. This one I'd like to see. Ronaldo going to Northampton Town. That would be nice. Marcus Rashford. Well, with how his career is going.
That can happen on Football Manager. You just got to be another manager.
Yeah. Jose Mourinho, I want him as the manager of Northampton Town. I love your desire, mate. I really do. But unfortunately, I don't think any of those will happen. Big up to Chris. Hope everyone's well there. I know that Carlisle match was postponed. Obviously, I'm in the West Midlands. So if my internet does drop out, I promise I try and get back. But we've still got the storm here at the moment. It's been battering us all day. Big up to Temi saying, evening, Bobby. BX saying, come on, you Gunners. Temi, I'm literally just going to put this up. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to tempt the football gods. Let's leave it as it is for me. Surely Zinni gets a deserved... Oh, jeez. Great weekend for me. Both my teams. I know, it's mad.
That's a joke. That's
Yeah, both games have been postponed. Obviously, one was Newport, and obviously I know where Newport is. Very good reasons why that was postponed, and same with Everton as well. Liverpool, Wales, West Midlands, Ireland have absolutely been battered by this storm. It's been really, really bad. I hope everyone is staying safe.
Temi, evening, mate.
Saying evening to you. Yeah, it is. Until tomorrow, you'll see me tomorrow. Carlo will go get John Brady. There you go. I'm still pissed both games postponed. To be honest, I don't care the wind more worse in you. It is, but it's just so more. It's weirdly, it's just more dangerous here. It's weird. Obviously, we've had a fatality today as well. Due to the wind, so it's just best to keep everyone safe. That's the thing. You just don't want something. It's just mad. Even the climate is supportive. I think it's more to do with the travel. So obviously people getting there, and it's not necessarily the stadium itself. It's more everyone having to get to the stadiums from different locations. It's just better for people to stay indoors and enjoy it and enjoy the warmth at home. And that's what it is mainly is. Obviously there was a horrible car crash in Lancashire that unfortunately took a driver's life with a tree falling down. So, and there's been so many trees falling down. It's crazy. It's been so bad. I'd say for nearly 24 hours here, non-stop wind. It's really, really bad. But anyway, let's talk about the Fulham game, which is tomorrow at 2:00. I believe the Arsenal women are playing at the same time, which really, I have to be honest, pisses me off. So I'm trying to work out, is there a way that I could do both at the same time? Because I feel, you know me, Brent, I love my Arsenal women just as much as I love my Arsenal men. And I always feel bad when you can only really watch one. I feel so bad.
Yeah. That's true.
Because they should try to work out a way where they can give the women their window and give the men their window, but don't make them clash. Because I want to watch both games.
I agree.
I'll be honest.
And they shouldn't do that with any club.
No.
They shouldn't.
No.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that with any club, to be honest.
No, I just feel it's unfair.
But then, it's like tomorrow, because we've got Fulham, haven't we? 2:00 tomorrow, and
I think,
and then the Fulham women are playing the Brentford women in the FA Cup tomorrow.
Really?
And I want to try and make it to that. Yeah, and that's the 3:00 kickoff, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're 2:00. I think with Villa. I'm pretty sure we are. But it's just, I hate it. It really doesn't knock me off. I've been trolling Hamilton and Leclerc fans today. Chris, behave. Hamad Diablo looks really
come on.
good.
Ties with Lewis.
Roy was saying what they want Liverpool to win the league. I'm sure Arsenal can close gap tomorrow. Very confusing. I don't get rival fans. I'll be honest. This is why I'm still swimming in the sea of people's tears. You know, it's been so bad. And we're like having all these grown-up conversations about scoring from corners. We've been doing it for years. Every team does it for years.
Decades.
How come it's now suddenly a problem? Like, seriously. I've played football. I was very good at taking free kicks and corners. And guess what? I wanted someone to score from them.
Well, yeah, that's what you want, isn't it? That's what you want. At the end of the day,
I don't get it.
Did you see? I put in the chat. You see, Robert, I put in the chat. I put in the chat, didn't I? Yeah. I put that classic Tony Adams goal from the bold flick on. Yeah, Man United, Old Trafford, 1989.
The amount of years I can remember, every single year there's always been a fantastic header from one of our defenders every season, pretty much, because that's what we. But any team does it as well. I guarantee there's been games that doesn't involve Arsenal.
Yeah,
that we can go. Remember that fantastic header from the defender from the corner? Seriously, come on, people.
You know what, Bobby. United fans won't believe it, but Steve Bruce and Gary Pallister used to do it.
I know.
Paul McGrath used to do it.
Yeah, I know exactly. That was
Kevin Moran used to do it in the 80s. Oh my gosh, I could go further. Jeez,
it's so mad. I wonder if Manchester United fans complain about Forest's first goal being a set piece. Well, exactly. Like, come on. How about you just defend the corner better? How about that? That's your problem, not ours. Corners are illegal because exactly. It's only a problem because Arsenal are doing it. Literally. I could go through every team. I've got a fantastic lots of stats that I can go through and see how many teams score from set pieces. I could literally do a show on it. Just shut everybody up because it's ridiculous. Ferrari need a 1-2 and hope. Has the qualifying taken place? Because it hasn't come on my phone. I'll be honest. Chris, let me know because if I've still got a chance to watch it. That's what I thought. I thought it's already taken place, but it's not come up on my phone. Normally it comes up on my phone. No, these are what it is. It's the stats from the goals. So it's not the XG. It's actually the stats from the goals. So it's set piece, free kicks, penalties, all that kind of stuff. So every single team, I can look and see how many goals are scored from whatever position, and not the XG stats. I promise. Qualify. What happened? Because honestly, it's not come on my phone. It's unusual. It's never come on my phone. That's weird. Thank you. See, Chris is awesome. 2025 F1 season is going to be so good. I'm expecting intentional crash tomorrow. Well, now I've just seen it. Yes. Norris, Piastri, Science, top 3. Max is 4th. Leclerc out in Q2. Hamilton out in Q. Whoa, seriously, wow. Amad Diallo is the only United player I'll take. Arsenal. If Williams can get Sainz a worthy car, that will be the story of the year. Yeah, 100%. Right. Let's actually talk about the football now. Let's have a look at the heads with Fulham. Obviously, everyone knows what I've done on the thumbnail. It's got to be Smith Rowe on there because obviously that is going to be a massive talking point tomorrow. If he starts, I'll be honest, I've heard that he might not start, but we'll see. But anyway, we've played them 34 times since the start of the Premier League, drawn 7. Fulham have only ever beaten us at home. Never away. Arsenal 23 wins, 11 at home, 12 away. Recent meetings, obviously we lost last season at Craven Cottage. Was that the one that was a really crap performance by us?
Oh, it was an awful performance. Really was. Yeah. I think we did. It was New Year's Eve. We did a match reaction together on that one. That was so disappointing.
Yeah,
I think we did a watch along as well.
Possible, yeah, it's possible. We probably did. I watch so many games, I lose track of what I do and what I don't do. But yeah, we need to at least turn up tomorrow. At least, Jesus Christ. We drew 2-2. Yeah. I think we were 2-0 up as well. Then they had a man sent off, I believe, and I think they came back. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was 1-1 and then 2-1 to us, and then they had a man sent off, but that just galvanized them.
Because guess what? They reacted to the red card in a positive way. How about that?
Oh yeah. You can't get a result with 10 men. You can't get a draw with 10 men.
No. Anyway,
I hate what that man too.
I know, so do I, mate. We beat him 3-0 at Craven Cottage before that, but that was a poor performance by Fulham. I remember that one. Saka's ridiculous hairstyle affected his brain in that match. Yes. Okay, yes. I remember that one. Okay. Leclerc starting last because of 10 plays grid penalty and needs to outscore Norris by 8 points in battle for first losers in Drivers' Championship. That's good. Is it 1 o'clock tomorrow, the race? I think it is, isn't it? Or at least I'll have time to watch the start of it. I just won't be able to blooming watch the rest of the race. Yeah, I'm just waffling for doing nothing tomorrow and seasons to come. Congratulations, McLaren. Get champagne ready. Well, let's wait and see. Right, form guide. Bit hit and miss for both teams, to be fair. Fulham have beaten Brighton, drew at Tottenham, lost at home to Wolves, beat Crystal Palace, beat Brentford. We beat Man United, beat West Ham, beat Forest, drew with Chelsea, lost to Newcastle. So it's kind of a mixed bag for both teams, really. But Fulham, their stats, I'll be honest, they're really quite good, actually. They are 6th. A lot of people forget this. Fulham are 6th in the league. We're 3rd. Goals scored per game for Fulham is 1.5 compared to ours of 2. Goals conceded per game for them is 1.4 compared to ours 1. Chances created per game is 2.4 compared to ours 3.4. Clean sheets is 2 for Fulham and 5 for us. This is the bit that's interesting. Average possession per game for Fulham is 52.8% compared to ours, 52%. So they actually do quite well in possession now. XG for Fulham is 20.4 compared to ours, 24.2. Shots on target per game is 5.1 compared to ours, 5.3. So there's not much in it. Accuracy and passing, they're better than us. I'm shocked. 407.6. per game compared to ours 375.9. Accuracy in long balls, again, better than us, 23.7 compared to ours 18.9. Accuracy in crosses, because guess what? They do crossing. 6.4 compared to ours 4.3. XG conceded is 16.3 compared to theirs, compared to ours 14.2. Fouls per match, we're just dirtier. But yeah, I was quite surprised how well they're actually doing, because they are a very good team, a very hard team. I know they got battered by Wolves, but when they're on it, they're on it. I don't know how much have you seen of Fulham, but they've impressed me, to be honest. What about you? Or has Brady lost me? Or has people lost
No,
me?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm still here.
So have you been
Yeah, I
impressed
mean
with Fulham this season?
you know what? The weather's not great. The signal's pretty crap. Yes, I have, and I didn't get the Wolves game. I really didn't. I mean, I saw highlights of that, and I was pretty surprised because if I was a betting man, I would have said they would have won that quite comfortably. I would have said 3-1, but no, I'm very impressed with them in terms of it's just the way they press. They press
Yeah.
well, especially I find that with their if their front their front three, for example, when they get going, they really get going. But I think what will make it even more difficult tomorrow is that you've got former Gooners that are going to want to make a point.
Oh yes.
And Alex Iwobi always makes the effort when he plays us, even when he was in an Everton shirt. You know,
Yeah.
but I feel we've got enough to beat them tomorrow. But no disrespect to Man United, but I was actually dreading this game more than the United game
Yeah. Same
because
as
we
me.
were at home with United. But
Yeah.
it was a tough place to go.
Yeah.
You
This
know,
one
it
I'm not
always
looking
is.
forward to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 p.m. Thank you, Chris. I knew you'd know. Can Hamilton succeed where Mansai, Prost, Alonso, and Vettel have failed? Be interesting. Bobby, do you have it? I don't know enough about it. Chris does. So subscribe to Chris, and Chris does F1 shows BX. I don't know enough
He's the
about
man
it.
for that.
He is. He's the man, especially for Tiddlywinks as well. Tiddlywinks, darts, water polo, dressage, show jumping. Chris is your man, but no, Chris does amazing stuff. So please do subscribe
Chris,
to
you'll
BX.
definitely see me a lot in the next few weeks, mate. You'll
Yes,
definitely see me a
darts.
lot.
Yeah.
The Ali Pally next week. Hey,
Temi, the
Ali
reason
Pally.
I'm not saying Fulham are better than us, but they do have a good
No,
system. And that's why I'm saying this is something that we
they
need to
do.
be aware of. This is why I do this stat board,
Yeah.
because it's important to see how they're playing compared to us. Now, if you've seen the previous previews, we have been slightly better than the opposition that we've been playing against. So it wouldn't have surprised me that we won. But this kind of suggests that Fulham is going to be a trickier problem than it was against Man U and West Ham. That's why I've done this. So just prepare yourselves. I'm not saying that Fulham are going to beat us. What I'm saying is it's going to be a lot harder than we assume it will be. Because a lot of fans are going out, they're all going to batter Fulham. Really? Really respect people.
Yeah.
Fulham at Arsenal, I have one eye on in particular. City dropping points again. I just can't see winning it now, being the way they are. Spurs are stupid. They end up turning. Yeah, of course they will. They got beat in the week, and they'll win tomorrow against Chelsea. Just know it. No, we managed to keep him. Newcastle frauds. It was written they would get beat today. This kind of helps us long term. If I'm honest, Newcastle keep flopping. So I'm all for it, to be honest. Liam Lawson expected to join Red Bull, Sonoda, and Hajar, the V-Carb lineup next year. Just waiting official announcements. Oh, okay. Because I've definitely heard. That's the thing I've heard about Perez being sacked. So I've known about that. There's been no updates on my phone about F1 states. Weird. Fulham start fast on the front foot. We have to be up for it early and not let them be comfortable. 100%, mate. Right, this is the injury list as it stands. This obviously will change because obviously there would have been another warm down tonight. But Reed is out, Anderson's out, Nelson is out. Now, a lot of people have forgotten that Nelson's out on loan. Which is quite amusing. Nelson's not joined Fulham permanently. It was a loan deal, so obviously he wouldn't be able to play up against us. However, he also is injured. So double whammy for Nelson, to be fair. Kawenka is a doubt, and Carney is out through suspension. Arsenal's out list is getting a little bit better. It's just White that's out long term. Tomiyasu is now in the doubt stage, but I don't think we'll see him. Calafiori, again, in the doubt stage, but I think we will see him. Gabriel is in the doubt stage, but I do think we'll see him. Obviously, Brenny will need this for later for the challenge. So now we'll move on. Oh, big up to Harry Arnold. Come on, the boys. This game scares me. Yeah, 100%. I'm exactly the same. So same as Brady. It's a bigger worry. Red Bull,
yes.
we think Lord Sonoda. Otherwise, we would need a Destructors Championship. Never mind Constructors. Yeah, so true. Tommy Ocean needs to leave at the end of the never fit. I think that there's going to have to be a few people that might leave because of fitness issues, if I'm honest. But we'll move on to that in January. Right, let's get on to my 5 to watch. No, I keep banging on about Calvin Bassey, but I absolutely think he's brilliant. I do expect him to go to a bigger club at some point, fairly soon as well, because he's such a brute. Such a big. He's someone that would quite fit in NFL as well, because he's so big. He's a big fella, strong. I love him. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Anthony Robinson, I'll be banging about him. Yes, I'm a fullback lover, but you cannot deny how good this lad is. I am shocked, still shocked that Bayern Munich did not pull the trigger on it. When they had the opportunity, they backed out. I think they've made a fatal error in this, because this kid is, well, he's not a kid anymore. He's 27, I think. But they should have signed him when they had the chance, because he is quality. I'm quite shocked how old he is now, actually. He's 27. I was quite shocked. Sanderberg, everyone knows how much I love him.
He's younger.
Yeah. Sanderberg, he's 26, I think now. Still quite young, but he's been around for years. I've loved him for years. I've followed his career because he's always someone I always bought on FIFA as well. Guaranteed, I always bought him because of his height. He's a good, strong midfielder, good at tackles. You just need him sometimes. And obviously, the last two are not going to surprise anybody. I've obviously had to talk about Alex Iwobi. He's had a great season so far. I've always thought that this is the one that I'm wondering whether or not we regretted a little bit, because he has excelled by playing more.
He has.
Oh yeah. And this season,
totally agree.
Their best player, hands down. But yeah. So obviously I've got to talk about this Iwobi. And the final one, there's going to be some tears tomorrow for some people. There's going to be tears. I know it. If he comes on and scores, there's going to be tears. It's just one of those. I think maybe, Brenny, you want to say something about Emil playing tomorrow against us? Is it going to hurt?
If he does score, it will hurt. But you're not gonna hear me cursing or giving it. Oh, he's a this, he's a that, he's a this, he's a that. No, because I know deep down he didn't want to leave in the first place. But it is what it is. I hope it doesn't come to that. But but you know what? Any player that leaves Arsenal, regardless of how they were for us, I always want them to do well elsewhere.
Yeah. What I don't do is follow their career. Like for every single player, I don't follow every single player that leaves. But with Smith Rowe, he's the only one that I wish never left. I hate the situation. I feel that we could have used him.
Me too.
We didn't use him because weirdly, he is a Nwaneri as well. Because Nwaneri is a free spirit. He doesn't really conform to what you want to do with him, which worries me for his career long term under Arteta. Yeah. But Smith Rowe just does what he wants, and I like that. It's not like he just stands there and goes, "You know what? I can't be bothered." He still fights for you.
You know what I mean? Well, 22, 23, what? See, no. Yeah, he has that, he give him the freedom to do it every. It could be absolutely devastating.
Yeah, sorry, your internet is playing havoc with you. I'm in the middle of a storm, and mine's holding up okay.
I know. With the weather and everything else is so bad.
Perez is
weather hasn't helped.
No, I bet it isn't. Perez is becoming ambassador at Red Bull. Really? Jeez. Chris Palace would now be fuming. We literally sold them Sanogo for 30 million quid. I'm sure it will turn around for him at some point. I don't get the Yuki hype other than having the best lid on the grid. He doesn't excite. No, I'm the same. I'll be honest. I don't get it either. I can't believe that Robinson is an American. Yes, he unfortunately is. Well, for some people, unfortunately, he is because a lot of people don't like the Americans, but he is a very good one. National Hope said about 11:58 that A45 was closed. Well, I hope everyone's okay for that reason. Hope nothing major has happened. I've seen your team. I've started it. I'll come back to your prediction as well in a minute. Iwobi is a workhorse. He is absolutely massive. Big up to Mama Flossie saying, big up, lads. Just stop.
Oh,
Mama Flossie.
Flossie, how are you? How are you?
Bassey, very decent. He is. Robinson, one of the best lefts in the league, in my opinion. Berg level is Liverpool, Fulham. If he went to bigger club, fans be scapegoating. 100%. I've always liked him. I have a soft spot for that dude. Funny what you can do when you place Smith-Rowe in his position. It's mind blowing. Everyone, I know it's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so emergency service are at the incident, so I hope everything is okay. Temi, I've seen your other team, which really is bad. I've started. I'll come back to that in a minute. It's finished now. Brilliant. Okay, now we can say it. So United have lost at home to Forest. So I don't play with the football gods. They always come back to bite me on the butt. So United should have been at home. Well, yeah, never mind. Sad times. All right, let's get on to the chosen lineups. Oh dear, poor Colm. Right, let's carry on. Okay, so Brenny's going to score these teams. I've realised I've missed the battles, so I'll come back to that after this. So we'll do this. We'll do the battles before we do the challenge. I forgot the battles, which are actually important, actually. Right, so the first team you got to score, Brenny, is Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Marino, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli.
First team. Okay. That'll be. Oh, nice Marino. Martinelli Havertz. I'd have to go 7 with that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm still not getting Marino yet. I'm still on the fence with it. Next team, Reyes.
This is it. You improve.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
But right now, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm just not seeing it. So the next team is Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. So obviously, some of these teams have gone into the Calafiori's out point of view. So this is why you'll see some people at left back, obviously just covering themselves because just in case Calafiori's out. So they're not picking Lewis Skelly over Calafiori. They're just like obviously because he's a doubt. They're coming up with different ideas. So please don't shoot them. They're just coming up with different ideas, and I get it. So this one, teammate, what we score in this one?
On form, we'd win that midfield battle. Partey, Rice, Odegaard. And I trust. I'll trust Lewis Skelly at left back against Fulham.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess he would be up against Adama and Traore, which would be some heck of a battle. So what's your score for this one, mate? You might have already said it, to be fair, but obviously your internet's breaking up, so I need to hear the number.
Yeah, I did. If you didn't hear me, I said 8.
Oh, okay, brilliant stuff. Sorry, it's the internet. I don't know if you're saying numbers or not, so I will double check because obviously I need to score them. So that's an 8. Awesome stuff. We'll move on to the next team.
No
Raya, Timber, Saliba, Zinchenko, Partey, Marino, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. Yeah. This is obviously to cover the Gabriel possibly out, but still I would not put Zinchenko at left back. But anyway, Brennan, it's your scoring, not mine.
That'd still be still go with a 7. Still a strong side, regardless of Zinchenko.
You're way nicer than me. I gave people 6s when they put Zinchenko in the team. This is my
I was in, you know what? I was with Zinchenko the other night. You know, apart from the Dallo situation, we ended up getting a card. But other than that, I was pleased with Zinchenko.
Yeah, well, you know me. I have issues with him. Right, let's move on to the next team. So Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Nwaneri on the right, Martinelli and Havertz. Now, I'm going to guess their thinking is, because obviously we've got a midweek game and then another game. So maybe resting Saka, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you talk about it.
I would. I'd say I'll go with an 8 as well. It's just that midfield's so strong.
Yeah, to be fair, yes. Partey's having a great season. He was a little bit dodgy the other night, but wasn't awful.
He improved in the second half, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
First half, I weren't impressed.
First half, we were crap.
Yeah.
So
I know. What a weird game that was.
Yeah, it was a weird one. Next one, Raya, Timber, Kivior, Zinchenko, Rice, Marino, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, Havertz. I don't know what people have been on. What the hell?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh god.
Well, that gets. I'm sorry, that gets a 6.
Thank you. Seriously, I'm struggling here. We'll move on to the next one very quickly. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Partey, Odegaard, Nwaneri. I like this one. Saka, Martin, and Havertz.
Yeah, that's better than that last one. Nwaneri. I'll go with 8.
Yeah, I've got no issues because obviously Rice is doing better. Rice is playing better in open play. Obviously, the 2 set pieces were vital against Man United. So obviously, bear in mind he should get player of match because he got 2 assists. But he hasn't been fantastic. There's not been a game where I've gone, wow, what a performance by Rice.
I mean, I thought he played well on Wednesday. I thought he played well on Wednesday because it was one assist each from corner, one from Rice and one from Saka. But I thought Rice was okay, but he wasn't my man.
No, he weren't mine. But oh hell, so that one's been scored. Let's move on to these 2: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Marino. Oh Jesus. Oh God, it's just Martinelli, Havertz. Oh, I swear people are trying to wind me up.
That's a 6. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll move on. For God's sake. Oh God. Right, next team. See, I don't mind having a squad to select from, but sometimes people just use your noddle because some of these teams are just Like Jesus, why are we picking Jesus? Like, what has he shown us where we think, oh yeah, you know what? Let's start him. He's shown us nothing, absolutely nothing. If anything, we should be opening the door for him to leave. That's all we should be showing him right now. Right, next team: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Odegaard, Waneri, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz.
I'll go with. See, I like that. I like this one. When they're in the 10, Odegaard in the 8, and Martin Havertz. I'm giving that an 8 out of 10. That side is that 11 is good enough.
Did you score the one with Jesus with 6?
You know? Oh, definitely.
Yeah, okay, just making sure. Obviously, I have to score these and have to make sure that I feed back as well. So the last final two: Raya, Timber, Saliba, Kivior. For God's sake, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Waneri, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. For God's sake. I'm glad you're doing it, Brent, because seriously, I'm on freeze now.
That's 6.
Yeah. You're still being nice, in my opinion. But for the last one, Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis, Skelly, Partey, Marino, Odegaard, Saka, Martin, and Havertz. The final team.
7.
Thank you. All right, let's take these off because they're making me feel sick. Let's get back to the battles. Oh God! Honestly, it's horrendous. It's so bad. Right, horrible defeat for London Chester United, 100%. At least London Chester can have a safe short back and go to Chippy. Yes, 100%. Temi, you're giving me another team. I'll start it. I'll come up with it shortly. Big up to Dermot. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Gonna put little bro Fulham in their place tomorrow. Have to establish the style and tempo early, 100%. I would like to see Waneri start a match, but that isn't a domestic cup match against lower league. Oh, 100%. I give them all a 5, 100%.
Yeah, if Waneri started tomorrow ahead of Odegaard, I wouldn't make any noise about it.
No. Why should you? Literally, what? Yeah, Waneri has showed enough. Yes.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's quality, and and then Odegaard come back on Wednesday in the Champions League. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, but Arteta and his trusted few. Bottas also made it into Q3 in the Sauber too. Bobby, he's only one yet to score. Oh, is he? Oh, I hope he gets. To be honest, I've always liked Bottas. So I do hope he does get the points, to be fair. Chris obviously loving my pain, which is, I'm guessing, what he's enjoying there. Dermot probably among the anti-imposter. Oh, dear me. Right, let's get on to the battles.
I think Dermot's a fan.
Yeah. Right, we'll get on to the battles. So the battles or the bouncers, it will be Sander Berger versus Thomas Partey, doing pretty much similar stats, to be fair, which is why I like Sanderberg. He goes under the radar way too much. But I do agree with Chris. I don't think he's a top level player, but I do like him. He's hardworking. Now, I enjoyed this one, I have to be honest. The goalkeeping stats. Right, so we sold Leno because he wasn't good with his distribution, which he wasn't, to be fair. But he's definitely improved on it. He's 81% of his passes. Unbelievable. 67 for David. Saves per game, pretty much on level.
Bad.
No, I get what they're saying, because Bernd Leno wasn't good with the long passes. What this doesn't tell you if it's long passes or short passes. It's just literally passing accuracy. So obviously Leno can literally just pass it to left back, right back, left back, right back. Doesn't mean he's passing it to Traore or Jimenez or something like that. So that's the difference. That's why there's such a difference in percentage. But goals prevented, he's not doing very well. He's actually he's a minus 3.96, which if you're in the minus on this, it means you've actually led to a goal. Obviously, if you're in the pluses like Onana was Man United, it's actually you. goals. I know that I've just had a message saying Bruno, Onana, and I can't remember the other one, but all cost Man United today. So Onana's obviously not had a good day today, but he has been saving them points over the season so far. Icing on the top, Kai versus Iwobi, because Iwobi is the top goal scorer, so that's why he's there. He's obviously not number 9, but top goal scorers and the top assisters get on these sheets. So it's Kai versus Iwobi. Iwobi's got a 20% goal conversion, which is very good. Kai's 16, but we all know what Kai's meant to be doing, and he's doing the job very well. Saka, 10 assists. Anthony Robertson is the highest assist for Fulham because he keeps in crosses and all that kind of stuff. So that is where they are. So we'll take that off now. Now we've done that. Let's get on to the challenge once we have gone through the last few messages. Bottas to Red Bull 100%. I would have issues because I really don't like Red Bull. I love the football teams. It's just the F1 team. I just don't like them. Fulham is we trust. Fair enough, mate. Look, it's one of those. Bobby Cameron off because he has Kivior. I don't. Look, I love Kivior. Kivior's different. I actually do like him. I feel sorry for him. I know he wants to leave, and when that happens, I hope that he gets happy. But he's just not happy with Arsenal, and that's fine. Fulham is a hard game, and Ange we trust. Get it right, sack him and listening back to him, and ride the storm. Well, this is the thing. I guarantee tomorrow. Guarantee you'll probably beat Chelsea tomorrow. But this is Ange football. You all knew what you were getting with Ange. For anyone that didn't, just go and watch Celtic play. So it's mad. Do Aston Martin get the Honda power units next season? Chris, can you answer that one for BX? Because I'll be honest, I haven't got a clue. So BX, I'll wait for Chris's message to come up in the chat, and then I'll put it up for you because I don't know. Right, so let's get on to the challenge. This is why I love these, because they'll answer the questions for me because I've got no idea. Right, let's get on to the challenge. Oh, there we go. Chris has already answered it. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. There you go, BX. This is why he is the man to subscribe for the F1. Chris knows everything about it. So, please do subscribe to him because he is a top lad as well. So, rules for the challenge. Choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition, no unavailable players. 1 defender, 1 midfield, 1 forward from the opposition. Sorry, I'm trying to find a pen, which is why I can't read them whilst I'm doing it. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. Formations of the home team is always selected. No former players, present squad only. Just to let Brody know what the formation, and anyone that wants to play in the chat as well, it is 4-2-3-1 formation. So it's 2 holding midfielders, 3 attacking midfielders, and a striker. So I do allow a little bit of give on the midfield option because obviously there's kind of only 2 midfielders, but it's a bit weird one. But I'm quite soft when it comes to this. Right. So Brenny, who are we going to start with? Fulham, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. So your first player for Fulham, please.
I've got to go with Robinson.
Okay. Left back.
Have to. It's quality. Yes, players.
I'll agree with that. Big up to Gary, who's just come in the house as well. Big up to you, mate. Hope you're doing well. So your second player, please.
Hey, how you doing, Gary? Okay. Second player will go with... Wow. Bassey's versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, He's
There's
versatile.
versatility with Calvin Bassey, isn't there?
Yeah,
as well
there
as
is.
playing at right back. Can he play? Can he play? Yeah, well, that's good because I'll throw him in as a centre back.
So, where are you playing Cole Bassey? Sorry, mate.
As a centre back.
Okay, yep, no problems.
He's got that versatility, isn't he? So yeah.
So your third player, please.
Oh. Midfielder. I'll say Emil Smith Rowe. I had to have him in there.
Yeah. Okay, your fourth player.
Do you know what? Let me go with Bernd Leno in goal, please.
Okay. And your fifth and final player.
And the fifth player. Yeah. Alex Iwobi on the left side, please.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, let's fill in the gaps then. So the right back for Arsenal, who are you picking?
Timber.
Okay, your final centre back.
Go with I'll go with Saliba this week. I can always be Saliba or Gabriel. It's quality either way. So
your two DMs, I'm guessing it's Partey and Rice.
yes, please.
Okay. Your final attacking midfielder, I'm going to guess is Saka.
Yes, please.
Okay, striker.
It's got to be Kai.
Got to be Kai. Okay. Okay, so this is right. I'm going to say the maximum score. I feel a 9 is fair for Fulham Arsenal. To be fair, because they have got some good players, so I feel a 9 is fair.
Yeah.
So the 9 is the maximum score. So Brenny's gone with Leno in goal, Timber, Robinson, Bassey, Saliba, Partey, Rice, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, Saka, and Havertz up front. I'll be honest, that's a 9. There's literally nothing wrong with that. 9 all day. Well, yeah, true, but that's not the reason. It's a good team. It's a good team.
No.
BX saying hello to Gary. What are United going to blame for today? The wind, probably King. They'll always find something. Chris, I've seen your challenge team. I've put that. So I've started. I'll come back to that. Shoreline Traore is an autofoul, all speed, no talent. I don't ever tell you my autofouls.
I didn't choose him.
I don't ever tell you my autofouls unless they come up. Doing well, Bobby and Brenny. Thank you. I'm glad you are.
Well done, man.
Big up to Muns. Hope you well. My challenge team is only 2. What's that silly in it? I guarantee you it will be an autofoul, mate. I guarantee you that. It only reminds me of Wijnaldum started off on the weekend. Now very good workhorse number 8, 100%. I would have had him Jimenez, just not been the same these days since injury. Muniz has been decent at Fulham, 100%. Right, so I have started everyone's challenge teams. I've got to do Temi's teams as well in a minute, but right. Actually, I've got. You know what? I'm going to do that now. Temi, these are Temi's teams. So Raya, Timber, Galiba, Calafiori, Marino, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, Ghostverts. I'd say that Brenny would say 7 for that. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
This team loses 4-0 to Fulham. Alternative team. Oh, God. I'm Cedric, Sylvester, Squillaci, Armand Traore, Danielson, Karlstrom, Sabaya, Sterling, Martin Smelly, Sunoco. This team wins 5-0. Oh, God. He's got another one. Neto, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Kiviors. Oh, for God's sake. What's he doing to me? Reno, Party, Odegaard, Saka, Jesus, Trossard. My God. Blimey, Nora. What are we meant to do with these teams, Tim? Right. So anyway, Brenny gets a 9. I'm going to score Chris's team now as well before I score on the others. Let's see. So Raya, Timber, Gabriel, Bassi, Robinson, Party, Irobi in the 8, Smith Rowe, Saka, Muniz, Trossard. Okay, if it's Trossard that we've seen recently, I'm going to say a 9. But there are you're lucky he's had a good week. If he'd had a bad week, I guarantee it would have been an 8. But he's had a decent week. So he's Chris, you're going to get a 9 just because it's mainly just because of Trossard, because Trossard is a hit and miss player at the moment, of course. So yeah, well done, Chris. You get a 9. Right, let's move on to the two people that have taken part. So it is Shahid and Stan. We'll do the first team of Fulham. They've gone with Raya, Tete, Saliba, Gabriel, Robinson, Berg, Party, Iwobi, Smith Rowe, Saka, Trossard. Now, I normally have a problem with Tete, but to be fair, he's had a better season. So last season, I guaranteed the Autofoul would have come up, but I do allow improvement. He has improved. He's got a little bit stronger. He's not a liability at the right back anymore. So he's no longer an Autofoul, but there is still a little bit of dodginess there sometimes. So for that reason, Shahid is getting an 8 just because of Tete. Now, Stan has gone with Leno, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Robinson, Party, Rice, Saka, Smith Rowe, Iwobi, and Jimenez. That's decent. But I'm with Chris. I'm with Chris on Jimenez. Obviously, I'm from Wolves. Loved him at Wolves before that horrendous accident he had with David Luiz. He's never been the same. And that's a shame. And that's the only reason I'm going to downscore this to 8 as well, because Jimenez has never been the same again. So Shahid and Stan get 8. Yeah, I think that's fair. Right, let's have a look. That second team was built on pure speed and technique, hence Cine and Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right, get your predictions in, people. Brenny, what's your predictions for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, it's going to be a very hard-fought 2-1 win.
2-1 to the Arsenal.
Hard-fought.
Okay. You know what, mate? I'm kind of with you. I think we will win, but I think it's going to be really hard. Squeaky bum. Squeaky bum. It is a 2 o'clock kickoff, but I will be here. I will be doing it. The match reaction will always be about half an hour after as well. Just give me time to do the stats and stuff. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be doing the watch along at 2. But yeah, it's going to be a really tough game.
If I don't head out tomorrow, I'll join you.
All right, brilliant stuff, mate.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Unfortunately, when you get an injury like that, 100%. It's very much similar to Petr Cech. Now, Petr Cech was still a decent goalkeeper, but he was never quite the same once he had that that head brace thing. Well, I don't know what you call it, but he was never quite the same. And rightly so. I'm not knocking him for it, because I would be the same as well. But yeah, let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Messages aren't coming. There we go. Chris is going with 2-1 to the Arsenal as well. Won't be shocked if Fulham get something against you, but I expect Arsenal to learn from lessons. That's what I see as well. That's exactly how I see it. Yeah, I will not be shocked if they get something, but it's the lessons that we should have learned from last season. This is all about progression this season, and that is what we need to progress from.
Yeah, if we'd have won one of them games, we'd won one of them games, we'd won the league.
Exactly. But they'll just blame everything else, referees or whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing against us. Why would they ever do that?
Yeah.
Temi going for a 4-0. Don't worry, I get it, Tem. So I'm never gonna attack you for it. 100% it'll be a tough game. Yeah. Could the games be called off with the weather? It depends how bad it gets down there, and what they feel is safe for the fans to get there.
Yeah.
Not many games were called off today.
Yeah, there have been a few, boy, but so far so good in London. So far so good in London, because down the road from here, Brentford, Newcastle, they played.
Yeah, they did,
and also QPR, Norwich as well. Good win for QPR today.
Yeah,
so
that's
yeah.
Good. But yeah, it's one of those. BX BX is going for a 3-2. Okay. Entertaining game. That's definitely what BX sees there. But also, Arsenal beat Bournemouth last season. They haven't this season. Strange. It was 100%, mate. We were shocking against Bournemouth. Really bad. That even the Spurs. Where's Spurs playing? Yeah, you should be fine. You're playing Chelsea, aren't you? I think you'll be fine. There we go. Yeah, it's moving upwards, not across. So yeah, as Chris has said, it's moving further up north now. Obviously, the southwest Wales here has been battered. I can still hear the wind outside now. It is bad. Like I wouldn't recommend going out in it. But yeah, just everyone stay safe no matter what you're doing. I know that Ireland's been hit as well. I know Dublin's been hit, so I hope you're okay, Dermot, as well. I've heard about Ireland's been hit. Spurs are always up for big games, 100%. Dermot Spurs will 5-0. 2-1.
Check with
Dermot
my
Scoffin.
Over there as well.
Well, hopefully, Brenny's internet improves because it's been on life support tonight. But Brenny, where can they find you, my friend? I don't know if Brenny could hear me. I hope he can.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, cool.
And my signal isn't even.
No, it's okay. What I'll do, I'll say you can find Brenny on X. You can find him on Threads. You can find him on Instagram. He does share previous fixtures as well, so please do check him out. His internet has been well known for playing dodgy.
Please do. That's
what. But to be fair, it's actually
especially when the weather's poor.
Yeah. But this season it's been much better.
I don't know why. I don't know what that is, but you know.
Yeah. It has.
I never threatened the broadband guy. I never threatened the broadband guy, so I don't know why it's improved this year. I haven't threatened
him. Typical Southern connection for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Big up to BX. Even if Arsenal win, we do have a game in hand, so still would have taken. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't look at it like that, mate, because you've still got to play Everton. Obviously, that's going to be a rearranged game, but yeah, you still got to play them, and you still could win. Yeah. So it makes no difference to me. I'm not going to go, we've closed down the gap. Technically, we have, but not in the long term. Right. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.